Imagine being one of Britain's best-loved TV personalities, the man the whole nation trusts to host the chase, to make us laugh on Gladiators, to charm us on Breaking Bad, and then you sit down on the sofa at Good Morning Britain, the cameras roll, and within minutes you're being told, live on air, Bradley, what do you think you're doing? That's exactly the kind of morning Bradley Walsh didn't quite bargain for. Because this time, it wasn't one of his famous on-screen blunders. This one was personal. This one involved his son. And this one ended up in a magistrate's court. So grab a brew, get comfortable, because this story has got it all. The story making headlines right now involves the Walsh family, and specifically, Gladiators presenter Barney Walsh, who has been banned from driving for 6 months after being caught breaking a temporary 50 miles per hour speed limit on a motorway. Now, if you're thinking, wait, Barney Walsh, isn't that Bradley Walsh's son? Yes, it absolutely is. And that's exactly why this story landed right at Bradley's door, prompting uncomfortable questions about the family's driving habits, their sense of responsibility, and what it means when the son of one of Britain's most famous faces ends up being scolded, not just by a magistrate, but by the morning TV press as well. Bradley Walsh, to put it simply, found himself in the hot seat. For anyone who might not be fully across the Walsh family story, let's set the scene. Bradley Walsh is a genuine British institution. He made his first appearance in Coronation Street on the 31st of May 2004, playing factory boss Danny Baldwin, a nephew of the long-running character Mike Baldwin. That Coronation Street connection is part of why his name carries so much weight in British TV culture. Over the years, he's gone on to host The Chase, one of ITV's most beloved quiz shows, and more recently has become a fixture on BBC One with the rebooted Gladiators, a show he co-hosts with his son Barney. Since 2019, he has also starred alongside Barney in Bradley Walsh and Son, Breaking Bad, the travel adventure series where the two pile into an RV and take on challenges around the world. It's a father-son double act that the British public absolutely adores. Barney Walsh, meanwhile, has been quietly building a very impressive career of his own. Since 2023, he has appeared in the BBC hospital drama Casualty as Cameron Micklethwaite, and of course, he's been a central part of the Gladiators revival that has proved such a hit for BBC One. He's young, he's talented, and, until now, he's largely managed to stay out of trouble. But that all changed last October. The 28-year-old was behind the wheel of his 2023 black Mercedes-Benz SUV when he was caught driving at 58 miles per hour in a 50 miles per hour stretch of the M4. The incident happened on October 27 in South Gloucestershire at Junction 19 westbound, where a temporary maximum speed restriction was in place. Now, 8 miles per hour over a temporary limit might not sound like the crime of the century, but here's where it gets complicated. With 9 penalty points already accumulated on his license before this offense, his legal representative acknowledged that a ban was unavoidable under the totting up rules that apply to drivers reaching 12 points. In other words, Barney wasn't exactly a model driver going into this. The speeding offense may have been relatively minor in isolation, but when you're sitting on 9 points, every mile per hour over the limit becomes a very high-stakes gamble. And this time, the gamble didn't pay FF. Walsh was sentenced for the offense at Romford Magistrates Court on Wednesday.